Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping. I hope I didn't start too soon and got cut off, but if I did, I apologize. Welcome to those that are new and welcome to those that keep coming. I just appreciate you so much. We're going to make a light up card today and we're going to be using Campology. I had this planned, hoping it wouldn't retire, but we got the list yesterday and it's going. So I'm just glad I get to play with it again and I hope you guys like it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you around and let's get started. Sorry about this. That's not too awfully bad. Okay. Just don't want it to be crooked. All right. So we are going to use, like I said, the Campology. If anybody, hey Valerie, if anybody could tell me, hi Carol, hi Robin, hey Pat, if you guys could tell me if I'm upright, because I hate to be upside down. But hey Lola, you guys are so nice to come. So we're going to use this one. I've used it in the past, but like I said, I wanted to use it just in case, and it ended up being true. Hey Joy. So thanks. So we are going to start with the light up card because I'm a little nervous and I want to get it out of the way. Because you know, when you're on video, sometimes things don't go the way you want them to. So we're going to try this. All right. So we have the basic white, and like I said before, all of my measurements are on my blog, which is tedderbearstamping.com. And there you go. Let's see. Well, this just doesn't look straight, does it? Let me see if I can get this. I'm going to tilt it just a little bit because it's bugging me. I don't know about you guys. Okay. Bring it a little bit closer so that there we go. So I can work without stretching. There we go. I'm happy now. Oh, hey, Gail. All right. So we are going to start. Everything is on my blog, like I said, and you can get the PDF for free if you sign up for my newsletter, which is right. If you go to my blog, it is to the right of where I have my posts. And you just sign up, and every week you'll get a brand new set of PDFs. Whatever I do that week, I send to you. All right. So we're going to start off with a smaller. Oh, let me just do this real quick so that we have that done. So sorry, jumping all over the place. So this is the silver foil specialty pack, and it's kind of purpley looking, but it's very pretty and shiny. I need to take out the middle. Normally I do it to save the paper, but this time I'm doing it because we need to. So bear with me. I'm going to do that real quick. I just do a 1/2 inch all the way around, and I like to do it where I do the two sides first, and then it's all set to line up between the two lines. At least that's the hope. So Valerie, did you get your card, and did it come by your anniversary is what I'd like to know. 50 years is a lot. You beat us by 15 years so far. All right, so we have this. We're just cutting it out so we can use this another time, but we are going to go ahead and put this aside, and when we're done with my front, we will go ahead and put it on here. All right, so we're going to turn that over because I had a little spot on there and I don't like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stamp the trees from the set in Mossy Meadow. So I wanted to let you guys know that if you are not a demonstrator, you would want to, I mean, this is the best time of year where you get the sneak peek of the new catalog coming out, and you get to buy early, which is so exciting. Sorry, I get so excited. You would think I'd get tired of this after a while, but I am not. All right, so we have the two trees. I'm going to go ahead and put this right here for a second, and we're going to bring in You guys would be surprised if I didn't use the brushes, wouldn't you? So I'm going to turn this because I just want the bottom. But we got, oh, you haven't received it yet. Good. I'm glad you had a good anniversary. Yeah, we got to look at the brand new catalog yesterday. And let me tell you, with the color change, it was very exciting. So I would love it if you would sign up under me. I know that's asking a lot, but I would appreciate it. Okay, so now we're going to do the sky. And I'm going to do Night of Navy. Now, my original was super dark. If you go and look, it's really dark. I like it dark, but I don't want it to be that dark. So I'm going to just, well, and here I go making it dark. I'm not going to make it so dark that you can't see the trees, because that's what I did. And what I'll do is I'll make the top darker so that it looks like this, you know, the night is falling. Is that how you say it? And then that way, when I put in my stars, you can still see them, but you can still see the trees too. I'm trying to get in between here. Oh, see, I'm making a mess. So I'm going to have to smooth that out. So that means you just keep going until it's smooth. Okay, I think that's okay. Now, that's it for getting it together. Now we're just going to come in with the crocodile or whatever hole punch you have. I want my lighting fixture to be down here. So I'm going to bring this in and punch it with the crocodile. Hold on, there we go. And I'm going to make it a little bit wider because I want more of the light to show. So we're going to just make it a little bit bigger because it's all going to be covered up. So this doesn't show. I know it looks ugly right now, but thanks, Carol. I agree with you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this on, and I'm going to just use liquid glue, and I'm just going to do it close to the edge, but not using a ton because I don't want it seeping onto that beautiful foil paper. Let me turn it. All right. Let's see if I can do this now. I really like this foil because it's got styration. Is that the right word? Styrations? It's got texture. That works better. Texture. All right, so we got that. So now we're going to just lay it down. Do not put any tape on it yet because that would be bad. We're going to come in with my pencil, and right on the base, I'm just going to mark where my hole is. All right, so we have the hole, and what we're going to do is, so I put this back on, and what you want to do is figure out where you want your thing to push to make the light go. And I usually like it to be like a sentiment or something. So I'm going to say about right there. So I think we're just going to put an X there. Marks the spot. All right. And okay, so I had a piece of, maybe I put it away. A piece of paper that I was going to fold, but we'll just make another one. Make sure that it's not in my little kit here. So if Mary's here, she'll like that I'm using this, but I don't see her yet. All right, not there. So what you're going to do is this is going to be where the light plugs in. So you need to have I'm sorry, I keep stopping. I'm going to cut up one of my papers here because I can use it for my thing here. So I'm just going to bring in my cutter. I know this is my agenda, so don't read it. Just I'm going to put it at 2 inches because that's how much I want it to be. Just cut it. I'm going to recycle it anyway. And then 1 inch. You're going to fold it in half. Fold it in half. This is really heavy duty stuff that you probably can't find. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little punchy. All right, so you put some adhesive on here and let's put that down. I didn't want that much adhesive, but we're gonna take that off. Okay, so this is where it starts. We're gonna get our battery. I almost said, you know what I almost said? I almost said that it was a magnet because that's just what I do. All right, so we're going to put our magnet upside down. Here's the light. There was 3 in it. Everything, all the names of these are in the description. Hey, Mary. And so you'll need that. And then you'll need also the copper tape. All right, so what I want to do is take that, draw a circle around my battery. And then before I take that off, I'm going to fold this over and crease around where the battery is. This is all just prepping it to get it ready. All right, so if you can tell, I've got a circle that is highlighted, and we're just going to circle that. All right, so now we can take our battery away. And what you do is you go from your, I hope you could see this, but you go from the side of where your light is going to go and you draw a line and go straight to the middle of that one. Now we're going to say this is the plus side and this is the minus side. Doesn't matter because all that's going to get covered up. Okay, the reason why we need that plus and minus is because the battery has a plus and minus, and the plus is going down, so that's why this is the plus. All right, want to explain that. Plus, this has a plus and a minus, so you got to make sure that they're going the right way. All right, so then the next one, you just draw from the other side of the line, come up, do not go into that circle, but you do have to get on this side of your flap. Come up and then go over to the middle. That's it. That's the whole planning thing. So then you're going to bring in the tape. And what you do is you have to get it right in the middle of your circle and then bring it down. And it does take a little bit of work to make sure that it's straight. And you don't have to follow your line perfectly, just so long as you have an idea of where it's at. All right. Then we're going to go ahead. I'm going to turn this over because it'll be easier. Trying to hold it and not have this get too bad. Okay, so follow the line somewhat. Go to here and you can break it off at this point. Go a little bit past it and then whoop, folded. And then you connect that into the circle for the negative. Hopefully that's enough. Let's add, I'm going to add just a tiny bit. See, it doesn't matter if it tears or anything, as long as when you're doing it, I know I'm trying to get this to be perfect. Okay, there we go. All right. Then what you're going to do is with the back of your fingernail, you're going to just go over the tape. Don't use the top of your fingernail because then you might tear it. And you're just going to make sure it's smoothed as best as it can be. All right. Then we're going to put in the light. And this says, let's see, usually it says it on here. I think the plus is on this side and the negative is on this side. That would make sense, right? Wonder if it says it on the back. Let me look. Nope. So if it doesn't work, then I'll try it again. So what you're going to do is place the copper that's here, and the copper that's here is going to be on both pieces of tape. And this right here is the light. You need that to be right where your hole is. All right, so we've got that. And I'm going to use my back of my nail again just to make sure that's on flat. Now here comes the test. I'm scared. All right. Oh, look. Did you see that? It's lighting up. Yay. Okay. So I'm sorry. I get so excited when it does work. It's not like it doesn't always need that. All right. So then you're going to bring in some foam adhesive strips and you're just going to cage in your battery. Has anybody ever made one of these cards before? I would love to know. Speak up. All right, and then I'm going to do a big one. And I'm going to put it on this side. So this battery is not moving. It can't get out. All right, let's double check that it still works. And this is where you have to worry. See, now it's not working. So, whoops, I'm pulling it up just a little to see. See, I got too excited there. So now you just, oh, there it goes, right there. All right, I got to make sure right there. All right, so when you do it, you got to kind of keep an eye on how it was and take these off. And hopefully when you put it down again, it's going to go. Come on. This is why I was scared. Whoops, get back down there. We're going to hold you in. All right, come on. See, I had it and then I lost it. Come on. This is very important. Hold on, I'm going to put that back down. I kind of pull it away from the side. How's it going to not? Okay, I'm going to get a new piece. I just made it not sticky. All right, let's try this again. I'm not going to take that part off until I'm sure. See, I'm getting very hot. Come on. We know it worked because we got it to work. So then you have to make sure that everything is still down. Whoops, that came up. Because if it starts to pull away, then you're out of there. Wait, I saw it. Did you guys see it? Huh. There. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, yay. Whew. Okay, I got to take off my jacket. My friends never hear me say those words. All right, so then you were going to put, I just want to make sure that it's going to work still. Come on. Oh my goodness, how can it not work when I just had it? So this is where patience is a virtue, which my husband and I like to quote from the Mummy. And we always answer back, not right now, it isn't. Come on. I did not take this one off just to make sure. Once you get it and you get it stuck down, you're good. Come on. See, and it always takes a little bit to like move it around. I might need a new piece there. It doesn't want to stay up. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I swear I get it. And then as soon as I put it down, it goes away. So this is why it's very hard to do in a class setting, but I have done these in a class setting. So hopefully you guys won't be too scared to do this another time. And to try it out, it just takes a little bit of patience, or a lot. Come on. And it always is iffy on where it's gonna, nope, I just stuck it down. All right, I'm gonna change this one because it's so scrinkly. That's not even a word. I'm just gonna put it on top of there. Just because I think it got messed up. It might not have. I could just be trying to make an excuse because it's not working. Okay. I wish it was well done on the light. That would be really nice if we could get it. This is why I did this first. All right, let's try this again. Come on. Oh, there. I'm not moving it. Look, okay, not touching it. Now you're gonna put this over the whole thing because this is tall and you don't want this to be hitting it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all the way around. And it doesn't have to be like a shaker card where it is totally encased. You just need it to be where it's not gonna be pushing down on that light. All right, my goodness gracious. Glad you guys are patient with me. Or maybe not. Hopefully none of you have left. All right. So remember, you need to stay to get in the drawing. All right. And my cat wants out. He was sound asleep when I started. Isn't that how it goes? All right. So we're going to go ahead and put this on right over. What I like to do, oh, there it is. Phew. Is push the button. Come on, people. I don't know why I call it people. Come on. There. Wait. I had it. Because once you put this on, you're stuck. All right. This is getting frustrating. So this is probably one I should do on a taped one that I've recorded, because then I can delete all my mistakes. It's not really a mistake. We're just trying to get it to work. Come on. I had it. And once you have it, it's usually good. All right, girls. Troubleshooting, you would think that it would be easy. But if I can get this to work, maybe I'll do it in class next month. Only if you guys want to deal with the stress that can come to my class. Come on. Oh my goodness. It was so bright too. All right, let me show you the one that I've already got done. Oh, it's really hard to see. It is lighting up, but it's hard to see because it's so bright. All right. I know it works. See, this one is just not wanting to stay down. So maybe we need to move that. There. Okay, what I'm going to do is put a glue dot on the bottom of this so I don't need that other side. And then maybe that's what's messing it up. Got to make it work. And it's got to be on the positive side because that's the part that goes down. All right, let's get that in there. Whoop. Get that in there. All right. Huh. See how it I'm going to put, I know I keep saying I'm trying something new, but this piece keeps folding up. So I'm going to reinforce it by going right here on top of it so that it won't keep picking up on that spot. At least that's the hope. All right, let's try this. And that didn't help. Maybe we should take a break and I'll come back when I'm done with my second card, but I don't think that's going to make a change. This is frustrating. Okay, this is not wanting to work. I thought maybe, oh, I'm wondering if it's this. See how this one, and you got to be very careful when you're picking it up because it bends it, and you got to be super careful not to bend it too much. But this piece right here was not all the way on the copper, right? I got kind of out there. I don't know if that makes a difference, but let's try it. All right. All right. I know I keep saying all right, like it's going to make a difference. All right, girls. Why does this not want to work? That is so true. I'm going to move this too, because I'm just thinking it might just be that I'm crowding it or something. Who knows? Valerie, thank you so much for coming. I know this is like very early for you. Valerie's from Scotland, which is kind of fun. Eventually, one day I want to get there. Is it Scotland or Ireland? I have it written down, and I know they're not the same. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm thinking I want to start all over just to make sure. Does that make sense? Not start all over, but replace the tape and see and the light. I have plenty of them, but I just want to make sure. Let's try a different light before I replace the tape. I have it. Now that I've taken it off, here it is. So it comes in a big thing. What's cool is there's 3 on each one. So let's try that. Whoops, one fell out. So they're on little stickies. Let's see if this works. Because wouldn't that be nice if it was just because of that? And if not, then not. Okay. I'm going to take this off. Oh no, that's not going to work. It won't. Goodness gracious. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. Have you guys ever heard of this? Is that you can kind of make it go on top of each other. All right. I'm just getting it started on that. All right. See, I can't believe I got it so well, and then it just went off. I'm thinking it's my piece of paper. That might be the problem. I'm going to take that off. I don't think I gave myself enough room. Good thing this is all covered up, right? I'm gonna put this aside right there and get me a bigger piece of paper, because I think that when I was trying to fold it, it wasn't doing well. So where's my scissors? Hi, Hinda. Did you get my card that I sent you? All right. Oh, my kitty. I am going to trim this just a little, but not as much. Let's try this again. Have patience with me, girls. We're going to get this. I'm telling you, we're going to get it. There, a lot more room. Now, let's put the battery down, put in my circle. Whoop. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right. Oh, it's Hindi. That's right. You like to be called Hindi. I didn't forget. I'm just a little stressed right now for some odd reason. All right. Let's try this one more time. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to do it on a video, and you guys will have to watch it on another time, because I don't want to spend all day on this when it could be something as simple as my batteries went bad or something. Who knows? But I know that they work because I used it for the last one. All right, so the hole has got to be right here because that's where I tore it up. So let's do that. Now, one thing you can do for this is, if I can do this without messing up, is to follow this, go here, and then fold it back on itself so that you can make the turn without ripping it. Maybe that is something we can do. All right. All right, let's get the light. Oh, come on. I put it on this thinking it wouldn't stick, but it sure did. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Please send up a little prayer. Did you see that? Worked right away. All right, I'm going to put glue dot on it. Put it back down. Make sure it works. And it does. Just like, there we go. Okay, so I'm hoping that that glue dot will stay. I am going to put adhesive on this side just to hold that down so it doesn't go off of the card. All right. Woo, looky there. Oh, wait. Oh, but we still need, you know what? I figured we didn't need it, but we do. Otherwise, this will always go off. We need to at least make it to where that this is not going to be pushed on. Just with the card top being on. So I'm only going to do it on two sides. Okay, just to give it a little bit of support. Now, let's see. Yes. All right, let's see if it'll work when I get this on. Boy, this is not like a silicone sheet. Oh my goodness. Still sticky. All right. And I put this too far up. I know, don't get upset with me. There. Okay. We just need to have, it's still too high. Come on. All right, that's got to be it. This is why you have the hole. All right. Let's put this on. Come on. I can't see the top, so I'm. All right. Yes, 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 people. Woo! All right. Sorry, that is a little bit. So now we need. Oh, thank you, Hindi. That's so sad. It's the little things, right? So I'm going to stamp the lantern. And then I would fussy cut that out, which I've already done. Thank God. But then I still got to color it. So we have that. I did not, now I did see this on somebody else's. I did change up the looks of it and everything, but I did see it where she just cut off the thing and she made her own. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm not even going to deal with that. So I take my Daffodil Delight, which I thought was leaving, but it's staying, which is awesome. And using the brights for the middle, the dark, the dark one. And then I don't like that. I'm going to make the whole thing dark. Didn't look right. Okay. Then what you need to do is, so that this inside part is not so in your face that it's not cut out, and there's no way I'm cutting that out. So I'm just going to color it in with crumb cake. Just so that it's not quite so white. I'm going to go ahead and put some dimensionals just on the top and the bottom because we don't want to put anything that will make that not work. So I'm just going to use minis for now, just to make sure that I've got it. My cat gave up. He's coming over here like, well, fine. I guess I'll just come back and sit down. All right, and then we put that right over. Let's see if it works. Oh, it does. Let me turn off this light. I know this is weird. Okay. Do you see that? Isn't that cool? Okay, so at least it works. Then we need a sentiment, and I am going to have it be "You Brighten My Day." I did this ahead of time just in case. So glad I did. And I'm just going to trim it with my scissors and hopefully I get it straight. Then I'm going to put dimensionals on that to give it some stability. Glad you girls were cheering me on. I'm sure a few of you sent a couple prayers. Thank you. I was praying too. Thanks, Carol. All right, so what you want to do is find, okay, so it's hard to see because it's dark. All right, so that works. So when you send this, you need to send, like put a little sticky on here. That's not quite straight. And say, push here. And then they can take it off. All right, then we've got, if you want, you can use the gel pen. Thanks, Pat, for the gel pen. And hey, Robin, thank you. And just add a few stars here and there. Now on my sample, this is where I say less is more. Because I think I went a little nuts. I did a couple shooting stars, you know. All right. Then you can add Wink of Stella to that if you want to make them really shiny. All right. Let's get to the inside. And we're just going to say, enjoy today. Oh, he's at it again. Let's see. Enjoy. I'm trying to find it. Enjoy today in Night of Navy. Can you guys hear him trying to get out? All right. Now, this is not straight. And I know I tried it the last time and it was not straight. So I'm going to try and see. Oh my gosh. Sorry. That is good compared to the last one. And I turned it over and it still wasn't right. All right. And then because when you're camping, you need coffee. Well, I do. Which reminds me, my husband is on a trip. I'm going to be doing scrapbooking this weekend. Pat and I are going to do some scrapbooking because I am only on my daughter's 7th birthday. And she's 22. And I need to get that done. But this will give me a chance to have some fun and relax a little bit, especially after today, right? All right, so then I'm going to go ahead. Let's use this one up. It's almost done. There, it's done. And finish it off with this one. Boy, that was a tough one. Now, I've made quite a few of these kind of cards, and every time you have to worry about it. Yay, it looks so pretty. All right, so one of you can get this card. And the other one is like this, but do you see I had shooting stars? If you notice on my card, I put my watermark right here because I don't like that. So I don't even want to give this away. So one person can pick this up because this is not my best work and I don't want to give that one away. All right, let's move on. This one is much easier. All right. This is with Shaded Spruce. Trying to somewhat clean up. All right, and then I have the bigger piece that's going to go right on the front like this. So we might as well put that on. Why did I turn it over? Who else does that? Turns it over before you, like when there's nothing on either side and you turn it over to put your tape on? It's a habit. All right, so we're going to set that aside for a minute. Oh, Gus, you're fine. All right, this one is, oh my goodness. Thanks, Hindi. I needed that. I'm going to let him out. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's distracting. Go. Sorry, he was distracting me. If it was the other kitty, he would have come in and joined us. He would have been up here on the table. All right, so I'm going to clean off my stamp because I'm using a different color on this. So I just need the trees to be in a different color because I'm going to do them in Shaded Spruce because that's the color that we're working with. All right. Shaded Spruce. Such a pretty color. And it's staying too. All right. You are so sweet. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. So I'm going to make sure it's like starting off of the card because I don't want anything showing but the trees. No bottom of my card. Whoop, I just did that. Oh, well. Well, let's just, I'm going to fix that. There. Can't even tell. It's easy. All right, then we're going to use Starry Sky, which is an in color. And let me tell you, the new in colors are so pretty. The new colors are so pretty. I just would love to have you join my team. All right, so I'm going to use the Starry Sky, and I want to take off a lot of it over here because this is not like my last card. I just don't want it white. I think you guys can all come back. I will let you come back. Okay, I'm going to leave that out because the next one uses, let me show you the dies. These are leaving, which makes me sad. It is called Beautiful Shapes Dies. I really like the different shapes. I wanted to call it a hexagon, but that's not what this is. Does anybody know what the name of this is? What shape? I don't think it's a hexagon. Isn't it 8? I don't know. So what I did was I cut 2 with the biggest from the, let's get those out, from the Starry Sky. So we have those. We have 2 of the next size, which if you look, it's quite a bit different. It's not like it's as layered like nesting, but it's close. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to move this over here and stamp on this, and then you'll see what I do to make it work. And I'll need this again. All right. So the first one we're going to do is the tent. This tent, I love it. It is just so cool. And we had one that I got from my first husband and I bought it. And then when we got a divorce, I took the tent because I love the tent. And it was it slept like 8 people. And the first time Howie, my husband now, had to put it together, you know, I had never put it together because I just didn't. And he did it, and it was dark, and it took them forever to get it going. It was just kind of funny because I felt bad because I didn't know how it went together. I just remembered that it, you know, the somewhat shape, they did get it, and we slept in it for a few days, and it was very nice. Okay. I'm using the dark for the pumpkin pie, and then the light. I might go back over. Nope, that's good. This just makes it look like it's lit from the inside. And this is the color that our tent was. So I got the tent and my 2 daughters from that marriage. Well worth it just for that. Okay. See how pretty that is? All right, and then I'm going to come in from the sides. Not too much. I don't want it super dark, but I don't want the white. And then do it at the bottom. But because I want to kind of blend in with that shading that they already have, I'm going to make this darker on the bottom. Okay, isn't that pretty? I love that. And this color just goes so good. All right, or so well, as my son would say. All right, then we have this one, and we're going to do the light on that one, but this time it's not going to light up. Don't worry. It's a hexagon. Did I say octagon? Well, it's a hexagon. Thank you. I'm like, something is wrong. I am not getting this right. All right, so it's just going to go. Thanks for answering that question. All right, so we do still have the thing up here. It just is missing stuff. we're going to come in with the, again, with the Daffodil Delight. And this time I'm just going to go around the edges with the dark and just leave a tiny little spot in the middle that's going to be lighter. Oh, that's pretty. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and, oh, that one's not dark enough. I want it to look like it's glowing. So we're going to do this. And it really does. When I'm done, it looks like it's glowing. So we're going to go on the outside. Make it a little bit thicker. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. All right, and then we're going to come in with that sponge and not fill in as much, but just so it's not white. And then we'll come back in and do the edges a little bit darker. I just like how it makes it look like it's glowing a little bit more when you have the dark colors from the sides. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, guys. All right, so we're going to move that back. But you can really see now it looks like it's glowing. I love that. Love it. All right, so this is where I said we're going to do something a little different. Let me find a scrap white. I had one in here. Oh, I swear. It's the whole thing earlier got me all kerfluffered, or however you say that. Okay, I'm just going to grab one. Hold on. Let's see if this is big enough. It is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tape this down, and I'm going to show you how I get the nice border all the way around and make this not look quite so close, like the other one had too big of a border. So the key to doing this is a little bit better than fussy cutting, is that you have to hold your blade, your top blade, so it's parallel with the side. So then that way, hopefully, you're going to go straight. Just whoop, and then you can always come back if you don't get it right. Oopsie, not doing it straight. That was not straight, but we will fix it. That wasn't straight either. Since it's got a darker background, it's going to show if it wasn't quite right. But see how that makes it pop more than if it was just on there? So we're going to go ahead and put that on. Thank you for those of you that gave it a like. I really appreciate it. And then I think I cut one, so I didn't have to fussy cut again. Oh, nope, that's the big ones. That's not going to work. Okay, so I guess we're doing it again. Well, what I'll do is I'll put it on here and then we'll cut it. Since I've already got it cut, we'll put it on there. I'm going to stick it. Nope, we have to do it this way. All right. You could use your cutter and it would probably be more precise. I get lazy and just want to do it. Get it done with. I don't know if that's called laziness or if it's called just, I don't know. I'm in a hurry. Don't want to put it off. Okay, that wasn't bad. And then we will put that onto here. I just like making things stand out more. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to bring back in our card. We're going to put that onto, got to find my original so I know what I'm doing, onto the white piece that's right here. I could have made this a little bit darker, but I think it looks fine. And if the person that wins doesn't mind having the defective one that has the shooting stars that look like poo, I'll send it to you. But I just didn't like it myself. It wasn't up to my standards. All right, then we're going to put this on. Let's see, do the light first. And nothing, well, no, I will be having one thing popped up, but this is not popped up. It's just going to go right up here. And then this one is going to go down here, but up against that. And got to have them there. All right, then we have one last thing. Well, no, because then we have to also do the inside, but that's what we need. Thanks. I really appreciate that, Valerie. All right, so this is another one from that die. It is, I wish that it would stay, but it is not. And we're going to do Explore, and I'm going to do it in the Starry Sky. And hopefully, that's not bad. And then I just have, because I don't want it to be white, nothing is white on there except for the highlights there. So I'm going to just go ahead and put a little yellow on here so that it's just not so stark white. I'm going to put some tape on the back and then come in with some linen thread. Get that off my finger. Linen thread. Here it is. Okay. Linen thread is one of my favorite things, and it stayed too. I'm so excited. All right. So what I like to do is I just kind of want to have it go at an angle and just make bigger or smaller circles just so that it looks different, and then have the end come down here. Oh, look, that's all I have left. All right, then we're going to put some dimensionals on. I wish I knew what I did with my big ones. They were sitting here. All right, we'll just use minis. Oh, nope, found them. Thanks, Hildy. Like I said, you can come back anytime. All of y'all can, because the fact that you put up with all that earlier is well worth it. And I got it to work, so that's the best part. Oh, come on. My fingernail's stuck. Okay. All right, so make sure you guys sign up for my newsletter so that you can get the PDFs for these. Isn't that cute? All right, and then for the inside, we're gonna come in with another white right here. And we're going to stamp this time the cute binoculars, which reminds me of my grandma. She always had a pair. She lived on a lake and always watched the birds. All right. And then we're just going to do happy trails. in the starry sky. So Pat, if you want to go ahead and do the drawing while I'm finishing this up. Still wasn't straight, but that way when I'm done, we can see who won and maybe they can let me know what they want. Of course, they'll see this by the end, so they'll know. I like them both. One's much simpler than the other. Okay, so let's move everything aside. Still didn't get it out of the screen. All right, and the light up one right here. Oh, that's the old one. We don't want to show that one. There we go. So this is retiring. So make sure if you guys want this to get it. It's one of the ones that as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. So well, let's hope that one of you likes it too and can grab it before it retires. All right, Miss Pat. Well, you can see who gets these cards. Robin, is that a hang loose sign that you sent instead of a thumbs up? I'll hang loose. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn you back around so I can say goodbye. And there we go. One thing about my hair, it's called, I know I complained about it last time, but it's called the Curly Girl website that tells you how to do everything. And it's starting to get, I mean, it's getting somewhat curly. It's going to get better. So you guys can watch the whole thing and we'll see. It takes a while for it to get everything. I need to deep clean it to get out all the residue from all the other shampoos that I've had. So enough of that. So Miss Pat, are you having problems? Let me see. I'm going to check my phone just in case she texted me and told me what it is. Okay. What I can do, well, gosh, I hate to have this just sit here. I don't know what she's doing. I'm just waiting. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hopefully she'll have it on there soon. And if you guys, Hindi, I think I still have yours. I think I have everybody else's. Oh, she got it. Mary and Hindi. There. All right. So you guys need to let me know. Thanks, Lola. Which cards that you want, and I will get them out tomorrow morning, right before I start my scrapbooking day. And we will talk to you next week, but make sure you let me know which card you want. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye. All right, there we go.